bodies. It's the biggest piece of us that we tend to judge often. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're sometimes pleased and satisfied with what you see, but sometimes you're not. You celebrate and appreciate your natural body shape, and sometimes you don't. But people's physical appearance say very little about the character and value as a person. So why do we care so much about body image? No matter what shape and size you are, you're beautiful. But it makes you think about the next generation. Do they feel the same way you feel about your body? I spoke with students from Cresskill High School to ask them about their bodies and how they feel. Do they accept their bodies? What do they do to keep themselves in shape? And the biggest question, are they happy?
Most of the time I am happy with my body, but of course growing up in this generation with all the social media and technology, doubt always creeps in because you see these people who are skinnier than you or prettier and you always think maybe I want to be like them, but then you just have to stop and think that everyone's like perfect in their own way.
Not 100% yet. After I stopped football, after the season ended, I gained a couple of pounds, so now I'm not where I want to be, but I'll get rid of it soon.
I would say I'm happy with some parts of my body, some parts not so much. I think it's really easy to get trapped in a bubble of wanting to be a certain figure, wanting to fit into a certain size.
I didn't really think about it that much. I never had an issue with my body. In middle school, I was chubby, but that's I guess baby fat. I don't know.
I'm happy with my body. At certain points, I tend to be, I would say, a bit obsessive, mostly because of sports. I feel that athletes have to be super, super fit, and to be the best athlete, you must be able to do the most amount of things, and that requires a good body.
I didn't really think about body image a lot when I was younger, but I think it did play a role in your school life or your social life, because even in middle school, popular girls, you could say, were skinnier, and they would be more pretty if you're skinny, but I don't think it was as big of a deal as it becomes in high school or even as you become older.
As a kid, I don't really think anyone focuses too much on body image. Especially for me, I wasn't really exposed to being pressured by my friends to be a certain size or to have to fit in based on what size I was wearing.
Currently I do nothing, but before I did football, now I took a couple of months off. I just, didn't feel like doing anything. For my future, I'll definitely go do some personal training or just go to the gym a lot more, try to get in shape.
To keep myself in shape, I work out most every day. I do cross country, winter track, and spring track. I run hurdles, I high jump, run the 800.
To keep myself in shape, I am part of the track team in school, and I work out almost every day of the week for the full year, which includes from running around the track or lifting.
I play sports, so I play volleyball, and I run track, and I pole vault. I also work out. I don't eat healthy. I have a pretty fast metabolism, I guess.
I spoke with the school nurse in Cresskill High School to hear her opinions on the body image issue and what kids should do to keep themselves in shape.
I'm the school nurse here in Cresskill. I've been here this is my 15th year. 9 years I was at Bryan School, 6 years up here. Unfortunately, the negative things are far more pronounced. We have so many girls who are unhappy with their body shape. We have boys who are unhappy with their body shape, be it they're a little too tall, or they're too short, or they perceive they're too heavy, or they perceive they're too thin. And it takes a great deal of an emotional toll on these students. For me as a school nurse, it hurts me to see girls and boys suffering that they're not happy with their body shape or their body image. Some are necessarily well-founded in the sense that some kids may be heavy or some kids may be underweight and they need to eat more, and the kids that are heavy may need to lose a little weight. But when they're depressed about it, when they find it overwhelming or they can't change, for their own sake. That I find disheartening for them. Well, the models, and male and female models, they cause a terrible distortion of how people live. Even famous models are airbrushed, their body shapes change, their teeth are made wider, their cheekbones made fuller, they've been made taller, their stomach is made flatter. It's not fair. Not even the models are as beautiful as the models. And there's just absolutely no way, male or female, we can live up to that prototype. The common disorders, well, those are easy. Besides depression or anxiety, there's also anorexia, where the kids don't want to eat. There's bulimia, where the kids eat too much and throw up. I think, see how wonderful your body is made. Take up a sport, start moving. When you start to move, you're grateful that your legs get you from place to place. You're grateful that your arms can help you lift weights. It's a wonderful feeling. Get in touch with your body, appreciate it more, and then you'll feed it the proper fuel.
Accept yourself. Accept your bodies.